Moral habits induced by public practices are far quicker in making their way into men's private lives than the failings and faults of individuals are in infecting the city at large, meaning we ultimately are only able to grow, develop, and enhance ourselves on the basis of our societal interactions and public encounters and outside relationships, friendships, and everything else that's external to us that is related to society and public premises in one way or another. Because we are not always terribly focused on ourselves as well as on the determination, realization, and recognition of our own problems, deficiencies, shortcomings, ignorance, and other bad habits and actions and practices. But if we could realize and rectify and recognize our own problems, then we not only could have become better, wiser, more intelligent, powerful, stronger than ever before, but we could have also sought constant and persistent development and enhancement and improvement all the time to all of our faculties, qualities, behaviors, habits, actions, psychology in one way or another. So we should not always be dependent upon public premises for the revelation of our weaknesses and the exposure to our strengths, powers, abilities, talents, skills, etc. We cannot always be afford to depend and rely upon other people's behaviors, communications, relationships, and public premises and external societies for the realization, identification, recognition of our problems, difficulties, shortcomings, ignorance, and other problems. But we should definitely try to realize everything about ourselves on our own through the exercise of awareness, consciousness, discipline all the time. So we must be aware and conscious more than ever before so that we can realize our problems without introduction and exposure to the society all the time, without other people having to tell us as to what is right, what is wrong about us. So obviously we should not have been dependent and reliant all the time upon public premises for our happiness, growth, prosperity, learning, but we rather should have sought development all the time on our own by realizing for ourselves as to what works, what does not, what is fair, what is unfair about ourselves. We should have done soul searching, and we should have also acquired self-knowledge and self-evaluation through the constant criticism of our character and the evaluation of our actions, behavior, psychology, and relationships, so that we could also isolate ourselves from the bad people that are disrespectful, disreputable all the time, that don't respect us, admire us,